With multiple members of Toronto's police force facing criminal charges, the city's top cop is now launching an anti-corruption plan. Erica Natividad is at police headquarters. Erica, what is the chief proposing here?
Yeah, Alan, well, there's a few initiatives here. Police Chief Myron Demkiw laying it out at the Toronto Police Service Board meeting today. Now, obviously, Project South and the revelation of corruption within the service did a lot of damage to public trust. And so Demkiw announcing 2 projects aimed at preventing this from ever happening again.
This is a pivotal moment for us at the Toronto Police Service. And we promised our members and members of the public that our response would be swift, clear-eyed, and decisive.
Toronto Police Chief Myron Demkiw pledging action amid the fallout from Project South by launching 3 service-wide initiatives. The first, an expansion of its professional standards unit, which includes a dedicated inspection team and a new anti-corruption enforcement team.
We will be focused on many aspects, including proactive risk identification and mitigation before misconduct occurs.
The chief also announcing 2 new projects set to operate for at least 2 years. The first, an anti-corruption project aimed at strengthening safeguards specifically in 5 areas. Among them, the screening and vetting of service members, access to police databases, and evidence management. The project mirrors the province-wide police corruption probe that's set to be carried out by Ontario's Inspector General of Policing.
So while we wait for the Inspector General to take their immediate next steps, which we hope will happen very, very soon, we are additionally doing our work.
The second project, labeled 1TPS, will focus on the culture within the service, with the aim of strengthening it to ensure ethical standards are upheld, according to Demkiw.
I think it's really important to emphasize that both of these projects they won't be just generating recommendations and leaving things to another day. These projects will create change in the moment.
There have been calls for a public inquiry into police corruption following Project South, which led to the arrest of 7 Toronto police officers who face varying charges relating to drug trafficking, bribery, and illegal access to police databases. But Toronto Police Service Board Chair Shelley Carroll maintains an inquiry would take too long.
The inspectorate begins right away, and he directs both services and boards. A judicial inquiry, if someone were to request it, long after all the prosecutorial proceedings have taken place, that's a thing that may be generated in the community, but it could not start until all those proceedings were done, which could be years.
Erica, speaking of Project South, we're hearing that one of the major players has been granted bail.
Yeah, Alan, so one of the civilians at the center of Project South, Brian De Silva, he's an alleged drug trafficker. He was released on $1.5 million on a $1.5 million bail this morning. He will be subjected to GPS monitoring and house arrest, among some other conditions. Chief Demkiw was asked to comment on this today, and the chief saying simply that because it is a criminal investigation before the courts, to let the court test the evidence. And Alan, he said, quote, "We'll see where it goes from there."
This case has got a long way to go. Thanks, Erica.